one ticker, one trade.
Yo, what up, y'all? What up? Yeah, I'm just jumping on stream for a little bit real quick. Just gonna probably be on for like half an hour, try to see if I can find anything. If not, just trying to get on real quick. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me, comment, and I'll get to it. And make sure you guys like and subscribe for me. So where do we have this low that broke the high and we tapped that? So now this might be the one that comes back up. So we might need to target these lows. Let's see. Right there in the rejection area. Let's see what this 15 got. Let's see, we have a area here. Let me try to put some resistance areas. We do have a support right here. That is the area that got tapped. Exactly. Let's see here. So we have this here. I broke that up. So let's see from here. The high would be here. So we might need to tap this area still. Let's see, we got this area. We just did that, created this range. We tapped the high, so we might need to come down here to tap this low. So let's we need to tap this low still, at least this low right here before pushing up. I mean, we didn't break this low right here though. So what that does tell me though is that at some point we might, the same way this guy never tapped this low, reason kind of why I never broke these highs. So I'm thinking we might need to go into this area, grab liquidity, and then come back up somewhere like that. That did grab this low. So what do you think that means? Grab those lows. We haven't hit that low. So it's usually the lows that broke the highs. So these lows that broke the high. No, that one's didn't. So these lows that broke this high is where that's at. We are in this range right here though. So I'm wondering if we need to come up here or down here first. So AMD is accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. So I'm wondering, what does Don always say? DTR? DTR. Donvo Clips. DTR. DRT. Drive range. DTL. DRL. DRL, yeah. Drive range liquidity. If you guys don't this is like the three main parts of a cycle. If you guys aren't familiar with the three ranges or the three cycles of a market, drive range liquidity. So go to Donvo Clips. This is a channel I run for Donvo. Make sure you guys go subscribe to that, turn the bell on so you guys get all the notifications. But yeah, that's what I just needed to get remembered. Drive range liquidity. So what I'm thinking happened is we did a drive range. Now we're gonna pick a direction, which is if we come down here, there's a good chance that we could grab liquidity to come back to these highs. But if we happen to break these, then this could be liquidity to come back down to these lows. So we need to break these lows, or these lows. And obviously to get down here, this liquidity only got us. Yeah, Donvo's a good trader, bro. That's why I always revert back to a lot of his videos. Like when I forget something, I always go back to it. So, but yeah, this was the video. If you haven't watched it yet, I just type in Donvo Clips DRL, which is drive range liquidity, and it just reminds you to know what cycle you're in. So when you know what cycle you're in, you kind of have a better understanding of what you should be looking for. So if you're in a ranging area, then you shouldn't be taking no trades yet. You should be waiting for the liquidity to grab. So drive range liquidity. So if this is the drive here, this is the range, then the liquidity is going to come up here to come down, or it's going to come down to go up. So, and like I said, what we usually do is we target highs. So then the nearest low is this guy, and then the nearest high is probably these guys up here. So I'm thinking we could be going to, we could be picking a direction right now, or we could be ranging for the next little bit. But I mean, I think we will be picking a direction pretty soon. So yeah, make sure you thanks for subscribing too, Alexander. I appreciate it. But yeah, Donvo clips, go search through that whole channel. There's so many good clips on there, a lot of good things. And I mean, I made it very easy for you to be able to search things up. So if you have a question about liquidity, just type in Donvo clips liquidity, Donvo clips range, anything to do with it, pretty much like a keyword, and it should pop up a video. You know, he has videos explaining his pineapple entries and the motion, everything you could think of. So every time Donvo explains something on stream, I usually try to clip it and post it. So, but yeah, like I said, I try to remember these little steps, you know, drive, range, liquidity. So one of these is going to be next for sure. Yo, what up, Joshua? What up? What up? So yeah, right now I'm just trying to figure out what we're going to be doing. Like I was just saying to Alexander, is that just like this right here, the drive range liquidity video that I was referring to is pretty much just it's the 3 cycles of the market, you know. So you know, if this happens to be the drive, then this is the range, then there's a good chance that we grab liquidity to either do that or to come down then go up. So I'm thinking if we break out of this little range right here, there's a good chance that we could be grabbing liquidity to go in the other direction. Like as you can see over here, like it's a little bit more of a visual on the 1 hour. As you can see, these were our previous lows over here to the left, and we did break these lows. So when we broke these lows, now there's a good chance that we targeted these highs. So as you can see, we did target this high right here. The next high is up here. So I'm wondering if we do need to make it up to that level, which isn't. Yo, hey bro, I'm gonna sell from 23.23. Should I hold 23.23? Let's see. You're in a sell from 23.23. 23.23 is right here, pretty much right there. So currently you're about 33 pips in a profit. I don't want to tell you how to manage your own trades, because this is definitely something that you should be aware of. I'm just giving you my thoughts of how I think about it. Is when you get into a trade, you want to make sure you have your idea of where's you're gonna take profit gonna be at, where's your stop loss gonna go to break even at, and where you're gonna close at. So if this was my trade, I would be already at least break even. Depending on what size of an account you're using, I would probably already close, because it looks like at one point you were up 50 pips. Now it's down back to 34 pips. So that's why it's good to have a direction, because if you look to the left, there is this resistance over here. So that means that's why this got rejected. So just me personally, knowing that there is a resistance over here, I would probably close half of it. I'm on break even. Okay, good. That's good. You don't want to make a winning trade turn into a losing trade. But yeah, so like I'm saying is that there is a resistance over here. So I mean, down in this area, I probably would have closed half, if not 75% of or I mean, me personally, I probably would have closed the whole thing, to be honest. But I'm just depending on how you like to manage it. There's a few different ways. Yeah, so you're already 50 pips in. So the important thing is about smaller accounts is that you shouldn't let one trade make you rich, and you shouldn't let one trade blow your account. So that just means you want to definitely manage your position correctly, you know. So you want to make sure you secure the bacon. You want to make sure this is at least a winning trade. So if you need to close half of it, that's fine. Or you could even trail your stops, which is what I usually do. I trail my stops just because I have a little bit of, I don't have a big account either, but it's just the fact that I'm trying to build the account, you know. So when I'm in a winning trade, I definitely don't want to lose that winning trade just from being greedy, because the idea is that you should be able to do this over and over again, you know. So if you're able to find another trade just like the one you just caught, you know, it's just, you just gotta wait a little bit, and then eventually your trade will come again. So just make sure you don't let a winning trade go to zero. You know, you want to at least trail it, maybe 10 pips. I don't know where you like to do it, but like I said, if I'm up 50 pips, I'm closing at least half of it already, just so I could secure that. I mean, but this is turning a little bit bearish right now on the hourly. It did create a top wick and then flip bearish. So I'm thinking if we come back down to this bottom area, there's a good chance that we could be breaking this. We could break this low, at least to tap back into there. So yeah, and like I said, if you end up doing some kind of trail, you want to trail it a specific way, you know. Like what Don Vo usually does is he trails it maybe like the previous high or something. So, you know, you're in at 23 area, somewhere up here. You want to trail, maybe start trailing from there. And then, you know, you could have, if you trailed it from here, you would have obviously got stopped out. But you could start trailing it from the previous high or something like that, you know. So that way the idea is you secure at least all the way down here, which is, you know, at least 30 pips or so. You want to make sure you secure the bacon, because the idea is you want to try to build your account, you know. So, and then this previous 5 doesn't have a bottom wick, so that doesn't usually that usually doesn't signal a good position, for the reason that, well, this has a top wick, so that's good. So this still has 5 more minutes. You're going to see how this 15-minute closes, but if a 15 doesn't close with the bottom wick and it just closes like this, then that usually signals there's no range down here. If there was a wick down here, that means this would show you there's a range to at least maybe fill in this wick before coming back around. But it's also, like I said, when a candle doesn't have a bottom wick, it usually signals no range. So you just want to watch out for that. I mean, with these candles on the hourly, all these have wicks, so it does show they have the range, but then they all have big wicks, which also indicates a rejection. So, you know, if we have a lot of rejections, there's always a chance that we could flip back around or something. Try using super trend indicator. What is super trend indicator? Super trend indicator. Super trend. If no wick, then I will be out. Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah, what is super trend indicator? Which one am I looking for? There's a lot of them right here. Which one am I looking for? Yeah. Or if anything, this is my idea too. What I like to do personally is that if I'm going to end up closing at that specific price range anyways, what I like to do is at least trail it, because there's always a chance that, let's just say it just ends up driving down anyways. At least you could secure a little bit more, you know. Whereas if you just instantly close, then you're for sure have no chance of it driving, you know. But at least, let's say you trail it just a few pips above it. Let's just say it happens to just drive. That's what I like to do personally, is just to make sure it just, because there's been times where it just wicks me out, and then I would have closed anyways at that specific number anyways. But then there's times when I happen to trail it, and then it just ends up pushing, and then I'm able to close a little bit extra. Like that just happened, you know. So that kind of thing. So it's just like you want to trail it a little bit just to give you that just in case, like that. Boom, something like that, you know. Super trend lonesome. Let's see what this is about. Lonesome. From lonesome. Lonesome. I don't see no lonesome. I don't see no lonesome. Let me type it in. No, there's no lonesome there. Get super trend. Yes, sir. But yeah, but that's kind of my idea though, is that, like I said, also it's good though, you know, you want to have a few different type of exit plans. You know, you want to have maybe a TP plan where you, if it hits TP, you at TP1, half closing at TP2, maybe a trail. You know, there's a few different ways you can manage it, but it's always going to depend on what the market is printing. So like I said, if there's no bottom wick or something, that one might be a trail. But if there's a bottom wick, then that one might be from technicals, I guess. Oh, let's see. I don't see nothing, but let me just try one of these random ones. Let me just see strategy version. Let's just see what it is. That kind of thing right there at the bottom. Is that what you're kind of thinking? Right, super trend without space. Okay. Super trend. Long strategy. Nope, there's nothing. Oh, right here, lonesome, right here. What, do I gotta buy it? Lonesome. Super trend lonesome. Yeah, it says I have to upgrade for that. Dang. But that, is that what this is? It shows you a buy right here. That's a good buy. If that really gave you a signal to buy there, then that was a good buy. That was definitely a good buy. I see this right here too. Damn, that thing is really telling you when to buy and not buy. I mean, look at now, we closed. This one did have a small bottom wick. Now it looks like we could possibly fill in this range. But yeah, like I was saying, is that there's this range right here that we're probably gonna need to fill. So I mean, if it does come down, there's a good chance that we could at least fill this range right here, because we did tap this top of the range. And look at last time we tapped here, we came all the way back down. Last time we tapped here, we came back all the way down. So look at, we tapped here, came down. We tapped here, we came down. We tapped here. What do you think might happen? We might come down. So we'll take a look at that. But yeah, I'm out of a I'm not in no trade right now. But I'm definitely just looking at, you know, different things. Just trying to figure out some stuff. Super trend, Kivox block. This one right here, Oz block. Oh, alright. Alright, I see that. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, this guy. Oh man, that thing, if it really gave you a sell signal way up here and it told you to sell, that was a good sell right there. If it gave you a buy signal down here, or I would assume it's probably somewhere on this candle, that's still a pretty good buy. That's not too bad. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that. Oh, I've seen it before. I've just never used it though. But do you, user 69, do you use that indicator by chance? Super trend. That's pretty cool. Let me see it. I'm gonna keep it up there just so I could check it later, see if it says anything. But yeah, so I mean, I would assume our next real major area is gonna be down here. So we do have a level here, and a level here, and a level here. we did tap these lows right now with this, but as you can see, we came down, gave a rejection. I'm wondering if this would be a good sell once it flips. If this were to flip bullish, or I mean, I might want to take a sell here, but I don't know. It's already kind of late though, just for the reason that I would have rather taken a sell somewhere up here, and also to confirm use of it. I'll see there. Oh, okay. Is that what you use, user 69? Are those what you use to take your signals and stuff? And if you do, how do they work? How has it been working for you? Has it been hitting pretty good? Oh, Guatam. Let's see if you're still in that trade. That's a pretty good trade if you're still in it. It definitely has that top wick. It doesn't have a bottom wick yet, but it could just fill in. It filled in that wick, and then now it might fill in this wick. So I'm wondering though, if you do look left, there is this big candle right here that shows a big range right here. So if we close inside of this range right now in a second, there's a good chance that we can possibly even fill in the range all the way to the bottom. I'm gonna wait for this hourly to close, and then yeah, I just wanted to hop on real quick. I wasn't gonna probably stay on too long because I do gotta wake up pretty early tomorrow. I got work in the morning and stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to hop on. I'm probably gonna try to be on tomorrow also. If you guys wanna, make sure you guys subscribe and like. That way, you know, when I hop on tomorrow, you guys could at least possibly join, and we could, you know, continue what we're doing today. And if you guys are familiar with Don Vo, I run his clip channel for him. So if you guys haven't subscribed to this clip channel, make sure you guys subscribe to this clip channel, Don Vo Clips. There's a lot of information on how to trade and all kinds of different things, you know, that you guys could look through. And range 1, range 2, that's a very important video. There's a lot of good stuff here. Definitely run through these videos and, you know, see what you guys like and possibly learn a few things. This is the onion play, the wick flip, first wick, all kinds of things on here. So I would definitely, if you guys haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure you guys subscribe. I've been putting thumbnails on here too, so it's been helping with you guys could identify, you know, what's the video about. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff on here. Make sure you guys subscribe to that also. And this thing is moving now. Let's see. Like I said, I did want to see this range get filled, so I'm wondering if we could possibly, before the move up, it was this guy right here. So I'm wondering if we could, well, we did break it. Let's see. We broke it and went back up, yeah. So I'm wondering if we could possibly tap this guy and then we do something like this and then we start working our way back up. I'm wondering if that could be something that happens. Just for the reason that we've already, there's some fair value gaps down here too. I would assume maybe even this guy right here, we could probably start looking, yeah, that looks like a good area. Let's see. Yeah. Yep. So as you can see, like we talk about the DRL, which is the drive, the range, and then liquidity. If we happen to grab liquidity down here, we could be breaking these lows, so we could possibly tap these highs right here. So if you happen to come down here, we could be doing something like this and then coming back down. Maybe something like that. But yeah, let me see. Fibonacci. And there is this Fibonacci up here plus a fair value gap. So let's see. Yeah, that thing right here is kind of might want to look into this area. You know, if we happen to come down, that might be a target area we need to look for. Let's see, we have a bottom wick here and we have a top here. So I'm wondering if that could be anything. There's that one. There is this one here. So I'm wondering if this area will need to be tapped. Yeah, all right, guys. I'm gonna be heading out. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. If you guys haven't hit that like and subscribe, hit that like and subscribe for me. I would appreciate it. But I'm gonna be on tomorrow, probably around the same time. So if you guys want to join me tomorrow, I'll make sure I jump on tomorrow for at least an hour or so. Just I gotta get up early in the morning, so I gotta try to get some rest. And there is a New York session tomorrow, so if you guys make sure you guys join Donvo's stream tomorrow, he will be streaming in the morning for New York session. If you guys are streaming New York, or if you guys are trading New York, make sure you guys join. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching though. I know it was a quick one, but I gotta get some sleep. But yeah, alright guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good rest of your night. Stay safe. Make sure you guys set a stop loss. You know, don't FOMO and wait for your plays to come. So I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.